She knows you once ate an entire sheet cake. She knows your selfie life isn't your real life. She knows what goes down in the DMs. Shouldn't you know your dog better? Now you can learn her inner secrets with Embark, the highest-rated dog DNA test, unlocking over 350 breeds and screening for over 210 genetic health risks. Go to EmbarkVet.com and use promo code DOG, that's D-O-G, to get $40 off an Embark Breed and Health Kit or Purebred Kit with free shipping. That's promo code DOG to save today.
Blog Talk Radio. The Queen of Dreams by Kitty the Naughty Poet. When he speaks, the Queen of Dreams listens. The sound of his voice relaxes her whole body, while standing her nerves to attention. Whether it be whisker, weed, death, or spontaneous kink, she's listening, taking in every spoken word. Closing her eyes, no need to see his face, knowing all emotion from the feel of his voice, welcoming them as they wash over the brain, like a tidal wave in the open ocean, or a flurry of snow at the end of April. The feel of his essence floats her body through the stars. She keeps the dream alive within a single poem, worshipping the moon with his words of seduction, tantalizing whispers of erotic tease, sonnets in darkness of kissing lips. The Queen of Dreams listens, feeling her way through every spoken word. M. Poem.
Well, welcome to this impromptu, sudden show that I don't have a full handle on, and I apologize, but that was just Kitty the Naughty Poet and Queen of Dreams, and I was shocked that it played out the gate. I was not expecting it, and I was going to actually, I had to shut up because it was amazing, the way she reads it, and the nature of the content was just beautiful and gorgeous, and I couldn't put a halt to that all of a sudden. I'm so amateur in the studio, let me tell you, folks, that I'm not, I'm sorry for my novice nature, but that was a happy accident. That's probably the happiest accident. Anyway, here we are live, and it's just me, and we haven't got the thing out the way because did not play from the top. The usual, hey, welcome to Blog Talk. This is a poetry community of poets from all poetry, and the one's name we shall not mention is not going to be mentioned, and no opinions, words, whatever said in anybody's work is a reflection of this station or Blog Talk. It is simply opinions and artistic pieces of poets that believe in whatever they believe in, are saying and sharing in their artistry. So take no offense, please, because we have freedom of speech. And finally, we have a caller on the line, and I think I know who it is, to pull me from the fires. Caller, you are on the...
Stop messing with the blind guy.
He's been missing from the mirror. I don't know.
Stop messing with the blind guy.
Thank you.
The show's scheduled. There's no show scheduled. It's 24 hours. It's
yeah,
really?
I know, right? I know, right? Like it's a prank. I was shocked too. I was like, "What?" And then suddenly there it is. And we got to hear Love. Did you happen? You were on the studio, so I don't know if you heard.
Oh
no,
no. I was nowhere. I was in limbo, waiting for the show to get configured. Limbo. How old is that song?
But yeah. So it was Katie the Naughty Poet's Queen of Dreams. It sounded so wonderful. You started without me? Bastard? No, you got to hear this, buddy. It just played automatically, like hauntingly to me. It's like
someone set it up as the startup song.
Well, it was supposed to be the new Rob, explaining
the new Rob.
The new Rob. That sounds like the new Rob.
What was the old Rob? That's what I want to know, because I was happy with the old Rob.
Yeah. Well, it mentions Kevin. We were not the one who shall not be named. I guess I don't know.
Voldemort.
We're editing. Yeah, he's Voldemort. And where is Hermione? Because
Your Heine, you're sitting on it.
Where is Bo? Oh, so I basically just from the hip got the intro out of the way that Rob would have done, half-assed it. Yeah. I'm gonna open. Here's somebody. All right. It's not Boo though, so I'm still wondering where she is. 305, you're about to be on the air. Who?
Yeah, how you doing, Adam?
Razzle dazzle.
Who else?
Another galaxy spiral.
I'm in the
doing,
spiral
bro?
of the iris of the universe. What?
The one and only Basil.
Rez, you calling in, buddy? Cool. It's cool hang time. We were still waiting for. I wrote you a poem. I wrote you a poem that goes like this. I should write Raz a poem.
Well, when you play the content of the poem that you wrote, and you start talking about the infinite universe and giving away things, I think he'll relate to that.
Maybe I should do that piece from the top. Maybe. Where is Boo? What a mystery right now.
Oh, it's no mystery.
But you know what? Because I was going to play her your poem to my singing guitar, The Legend of Boo. I wanted her to be present for that. So maybe I'll just ham it up a little bit, and go ahead and read my piece from the top.
Or you could wait for her.
That's what I said. I'll just go ahead and read that other piece maybe. Or just wait. We could just talk or hang out a little while.
That works.
Until she shows up. Cool.
I mean, you're being all rude talking over Raz. He just got here. Offer the man a drink.
Yeah, Raz, why don't you assert yourself?
Get myself, no, that wouldn't work out.
Fling poop for dominance. Fling some feces. Unless you're a regular kind of polite species, if we don't know, we can go with the flow, kind of like the Beastie Boys. Let me give it to my man, Rack on the line. Let's see what he thinks is fine. Sorry, I was trying. That was totally like, go ahead and jump in like impromptu. I was passing the mic.
The Beastie Boys are past their prime.
Hand the electricity back to me. That's so fine, and I'm enjoying thee. There's a guy I know that's right around the way. He goes razzle dazzle, and he's my favorite voice on the show. Pass the mic to Raz. Come on, Raz, from the top.
I've been listening to From Your Boss, but like the BC's told you, it's sabotage.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite Beastie Boys song. Surprisingly, I don't know it. Anyways, I totally dropped the vibe on that.
Oh, Sleep Till Brooklyn.
Dun, 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 dun. So did you know that? Did you know that? What's up, Brez?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you guys know that Right to Party was actually facetious? They were totally joking in that song. It wasn't supposed to be made into an anthem, which the public twisted it into like an anthem. It was actually a facetious joke at that idea that the youth being able to just do whatever the fuck you want. You have the right. It was actually kind of an anecdote, like a satire of it. I didn't realize, that's how thoughtful that is already in that youth, their youth, to be thinking that way. It's pretty cool. Totally got misunderstood. Though, right? And they just let the public just run off with it.
Please don't let me be misunderstood.
Yeah, I know. Here we are.
You need to pick up the guitar for that.
I should learn the guitar for that. I don't know. But here we are.
I'm just a soul whose intentions are good. Oh, Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
I don't know it. I really don't know any, like, cover directly. So, I don't know. Here we are, guys. What are we waiting for? Boo.
Play an instrument, Raz?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, why is that, fellas? Tell me the story why you don't play guitar. Or any instrument, for that matter. Never tickle ivories. Never beat the skin. Come on, kid. Tell me why you never tried to begin.
Ain't got no rhythm.
Huh?
Ain't got no time.
Ain't got no rhythm, ain't got no
My
rhyme.
lyrics are a crime.
Come on, Razzle Dazzle, bring some of that mataz. I know you're fantastic, and not just a matchstick man. Come on.
Tell me why. After everything we've been, hey kid, did you ever think of when?
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, Raz. Come on, keep singing, bro. That was cool.
That's going to be a new thing now. You kick Raz.
I had to kick the Raz to get it. Kicked Raz.
No.
Yeah, you
it's
kicked
like
Raz.
Kick Raz.
Man, that did kick Raz. That was cool. That was totally that right mellow. It was really, that went right into the groove. That was like right into the groove, Raz. Why'd you shut up after that? you gave one verse and then ran away.
Trying to coax you along to find the melody.
Oh, okay, yeah. Trying to fill it out. I feel you. Boo's going to be upset if she's missing this. Hearing you just actually, like, sing, like, for real, like, you were like, that was right in the, oh, bluesy blues. I enjoy it. I was like, dang, Raz, you really came with it.
Why you sound so surprised, man?
Because I'd never, like, seen Raz kind of just do that. So it's, like, pleasingly surprised.
He just sits quiet in the corner. It doesn't mean he can't do it.
No, it wasn't about not thinking he can't do it. I was pleasantly surprised. Like, I didn't expect it. I was like, awesome. That's why I'm like, let's keep this going. Let's keep this ship afloat. I know now, Raz, that you can sing. So come closer.
And do your thing.
Yeah. Well, we're just like killing dead air right now, aren't we, fellas? Hopefully.
Yeah, well.
Gonna have to go. Then you're gonna have to go. If you have to go, then you're gonna have to roll.
Roll that joint.
Roll that green.
Up fast.
And then pass to me. Pass. That fine twisted green. Nobody's higher than Boo the Queen. Boo the Queen. Blog talking everything in between. Where she is, I don't know. She's gone ghost, like a phantasm hit. I don't know where she is.
She's in the studio.
No. Oh, in studio somewhere in La La Land.
Playing piano. she knows. Then we touch the candelabra.
I don't know, fellas. I don't want her to miss too much, like, kind of like stuff. And it does say last minute poetry, not like last minute hanging out. The guys. It's just this guy.
Last minute.
Last minute open poetry. Well, we did kind of like some poetic, kind of a little from the top stuff.
Just a last
kind of.
And I'll meet you at the...
Meet me after Boston. Meet me after Boston. As long as Chicago's up and in the Austin.
Meet me at the blocks and... Is that a real song? Is that a... No, I mean like... Raz, who is that? Are you just making that up?
He's riffing.
Oh, you're just riffing? That was cool. I like that. Meet me at the blocks and... Meet me at the blocks and... Meet me at the blocks and... Then what was the lyrics?
Long as Chicago's up on the Austin.
Long as Chicago's where?
Austin.
As long as Chicago's Boston? I like that.
Austin.
Okay, there we go. Boo's here now. I think.
No, she's not. No, she's not.
Sorry.
Boo here?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
She had to go snuff someone out real quick.
Mute. Oh, Lord. Am I on mute? Wait.
You might have yourself muted.
No, we got you, Boo.
We can hear you.
Oh,
You missed Raz singing.
Oh, yeah. Like.
What did you sing, Raz? Oh.
Come on, let's go back to it.
Ripping. I'm sure he'll reprise it and do a little more, but just letting you know, catching you up.
Yeah, we're just hanging out here.
You want to hear the song, Adam?
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm not going to say anything because it's just like my post.
Hey, oh yeah, Boo. Boo, before you play that, by the way, out at the top of the show, it did not play the warning, or not the warning, but it did play Kitty the Naughty Poet's Queen of Dreams. I just let it go because I didn't want to interrupt it because I was like, whoa, there's a happy accident. It was a happy accident. It's a beautifully read piece, and it's a beautiful piece, so I was like, I'll just let it go. And then I kind of just did a on-air vocal, like what Rob normally does. I just said, hey, we're just a bunch of people from, to do poetry, whatever, don't take offense. That was that.
We'll not be mentioning Kevin's name ever again. So let's try Adam do another one. I'm not giving
you
Voldemort.
Expelliarmus.
Yeah.
All right, play the piano that was inspired by My Little Plane. I want to hear it.
It'd be easier if you go in the studio. It's on the first page, and it's like the 8th. It's like the 12th one down. So it's a 002 spoof song.
What is it called?
First page, and it's like 12 down.
What's it called?
For Adam.
Okay.
000 Blue for Adam song.
Oh, I'm trash in the studio. Trash in the studio.
Now
that
don't
sounds like a hit.
Because when you put yours with mine, this is going to sound...
Hold on. Please slow down because I get lagged really bad on my laptop.
Those weren't Adam's numbers, but mine.
I was ill prepared. I did not expect. I was expecting something else, but oh shit!
You've been recruited.
Oh man. Okay, let's go put your name and see if it pops up.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing in the studio that starts with Boo.
Huh. There's only 4 things. I see Fade to Black, Randall Poem, Boo Raz, Boo Sate Smash. I don't see it, Boo.
How about next screen?
I gotta go to I actually gotta do it your way. Okay, how do I do this from where I am at? I don't know how to figure this out from where I'm at.
Okay, this is going to become a Blog Talk how to run the studio in Blog Talk.
Yeah, if I click this
by Adam and Boo. Or I'm sorry, is this how not to run the studio?
Yeah, there's a good example of how to kill vibes, and Adam sucks. Jesus Christ.
Really? So we got
no,
homosexuality and religion in the same sentence.
God.
Genesis
I
to the
know.
God.
I'm over it. There's nothing I can do about it. Though we're just. I mean, if you can't do it, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. I go 0, 0, 0, and I get a hell ton. I can shorten it by putting Boo. Oh, and there it is all of a sudden. Interesting. Weird. Okay. She left to go do it. Why is she in the green room, and now she's on the air again? That's weird. Is that you, Raz, or Boo? Who's controlling that?
Yeah, no, I'm not in the studio.
Then Boo is. Boo, are you going to talk? Should I play this now?
She's got laryngitis.
Oh,
The
shit, I'm on
laryngitis.
mute. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
You got
Sorry.
the Larry
Yeah.
genitals.
I pressed the wrong button. Sorry.
All right, well, here's Boo's playing a version of my own stuff. I'm anxious to hear it.
Don't worry, it takes a minute.
Is it okay to turn it up all the way? Or will that be too loud, do you think?
I hope you like it. Oh, I'm nervous now. Before you say anything, we're supposed to be sort of hip-hop. Like you're supposed to be like,
Whoa.
move like
I
in
am.
your head. I don't know.
I am unworthy of that.
Yeah.
That is.
Well, you heard that really loud key. That's the G note.
The mysterious G of the piano. Yeah, I'm unworthy of that. That was beautiful, Boo. That you took. You took something of mine and just elevated the fuck out of it, and that's what. That was beautiful.
When you put them together,
Huh?
sound good. When you put them together, it's going to sound good. High and low, fast, and a little bit slower. So you'll see.
Yeah,
I mean, in my
I
head,
can only
that's how I have it in.
I would, huh? I actually want to listen. I could have listened to. I could have listened to that for like another. Like I would have liked to hear the whole song out of it. My God.
Mm-hmm. I could make it longer, but yours was only like short, so that's why.
Yeah, I just gave you the couple snippets of it, and you're amazing. memory was like.
That's supposed to be like someone's creeping up on you, and then he's fucking getting faster. He's running after you faster, faster. You know, like.
Oh, you were thinking of
No,
the Michael Myers sort of thing, huh? In a way.
Yeah. The Exorcist. It's called Tubular Bells by Mike Oldfield. The beginning of it, anyway. There's a snippet of it that sounds similar.
Like it's foreboding, and I don't know, getting more.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. But that was what you imagined in that music.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
That's interesting.
When I heard yours. I just go with the first one.
Yeah, so what I played for you, like I wrote that so long ago, when I was a teenager. And, I've added to it over time, whatever, maybe changed little things here or there. Because my playing was shit for years and years. But I resurrected it, in my recent playing, and what I pick, it's not what I picture in my mind when I play that, because I see in pictures, but I play music in like emotional pictures, and so it's different. It's different than the way you do it, the way you describe. I'm shocked you see that. It's like a menacing thing to you. It's interesting though. That's an interesting way to interpret that in your mind and in your sight. That sight you have when you play piano. That's cool though. That made me like.
Times when people read their poetry, I hear music to it, and I like so many. I'm like, oh, I wonder if they'd be offended if I.
That'd be so cool to like you should write interpretive music to people's poetry. That'd be a cool thing.
Yeah, I've done a couple times. Yeah, because it's stuff very lyrical too.
So guys, what did you all like think? Like, how did it make you feel?
Yeah, you and Boo should start dating. She's praising you so much.
Whoa.
It seemed like you would be a great, interesting match on the web.
Whoa, slow your roll, Raz.
Or like, musical, I don't know, it's like people that are writers or whatever.
That has nothing to do about the song, and it's not reality. It's not reality. That's, what the heck? So I guess I'm just gonna burn alone because we're just gonna sink this ship. I guess I don't know what's happening.
Hey, spread the rumor. Why not? I got enough shit going on around here. Put some more shit on there. Why not?
Okay.
That's the title of this episode. That's the title of this episode.
Keep headlines on the news. Special songs.
Believe the hype.
We'll call this episode. Blues Barrel.
I like it.
So that's kind of my version, which is 100 times shittier. But there you go, folks. Whoever listens. The writing, what I feel when I play that, what I made it for, it's actually about love and addiction. So, I guess it could be a menacing thing that chases up on you. And
yeah, it is. Love and addiction, both are.
Yeah, it was a song I wrote for a girl. The first woman, she was a woman, that I slept with and was in love with completely. Completely devoted, but I was a stupid. I was a teenager. I didn't know.
It was your friend's mother.
It was my friend's mother. Hello, mother. Hello, father. I'm not really. Anyways, No. I broke up with her.
You broke up with my mother?
I'm sorry. You know, I think it would have been uncomfortable for you to have a teenage. My father is my own. He's my son. My father is my son.
He's my dad.
I'm my own grandpa.
Come on, say it. Rad, say it. Rack, I am your father.
Yep, the test is positive, Rack. I thought I pulled out. What happened?
So let me tell you a story about a boo-boo you, and I don't know. What's going on, fellas? And boo. How about we start the guess, name that artist, name that poem, name that poet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did you get some standards?
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Shakespeare.
Did you get some standards? If not, then we could just get them for each other just for fun. And that would help. How about we let Raz and Rack do a poem, and then we do that.
Yeah, it's all good. Raz. Recite
Raz,
us
you
a
want
poem.
first?
Recite my
Is there
poem?
anything on the board, first of all? Is there anything on the board? Or?
I don't know. I've not been paying attention. I thought we were doing like call in or be squared.
I was just wondering. Oh, yeah.
So, Raz, do you have something to share?
Yeah, I submitted a poem for the night.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's the poem.
Okay.
Partiality. Would you have told me there was realistic substance, the baby love head type, and the radioactive mushroom cloud pronounced access denied, fair health and the Patriot Act, security measures, hypothetical compensate Drake equation, 50-50 event method, doubting Thomas hardware, the cynic monstrosity demonstration, if the Troll King has a space station fortress to reflect fear of abandonment, one's careful paragraph section, driving wild steed of Helios chariot, the great smoking rosy bazooka gum fiery, the secret passage from the nonlinear vacant laboratory in the lobby exchange suitcase, Lord Alistair denote the tire purple oscillator pacifier, orphan to the welfare state, forgetful of the words of my mind, propanol trauma, airplane jetting refrigeration, eon freon like the galactic pulse was ever memorized, Washington Backstreet Internet Cafe Eliason, billion-dollar Pentagon superstars at the arc, breaking cosmological driftwood. Esteemed colleagues, we're not nearly earning as much as Bill Gates to complain the monetary demand or insufficient funds. Certain dreams require multiple waking to expire levity. For life's a three-act muscular drama. And peace.
All right. Oh, never mind. Go ahead, Boo.
I don't know if you're talking about, like, the very first line is interesting because, I don't know, are you talking about the shape of the baby's head or not really? Because I just think that's fascinating because if you are, because, you know, different shapes, they mean different things, so that's, like, really freaking unique if you are. What else? I'm going to get back over there. Okay, so that's one thing. And then I see like somebody who like is like sort of like a person, somebody who's like a pollutant maybe. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I don't know who the Troll King is, but it reflects years of abandonment. Huh?
Elon Musk.
Oh, that's funny. That explains a lot. Then hypothetical compensate Drake equation 50-50 event method. Dang, bazooka gum fiery. That's who's Lord Alistair?
a reference to former governments before the 1900s.
I knew that. No, I'm kidding.
English monarchy.
Cosmological driftwood. It's like you're saying that you don't believe his bullshit, right, or what he stands for, pretty much, and like how all the people that say they have all this money and they're so egotistical and they have money to spend, but nothing ever seems to get done with the money that they got, because we don't even know what the fuck to do with it. I don't know if I'm right, but and then cosmic driftwood. That's pretty cool too. If there's any drift in outer space, I read something about that before about the I forgot what they were talking about, but something about the driftwood in space is like I don't know, shit, I forgot what they said, but I know it was a big
We're all
deal.
driftwood in space.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot what they said about that. But anyway, I'm probably way off anyways, Raz, but interesting poem as always.
I think, Blue, I think you're, let Raz go ahead and respond to you. I was going to say, I think you're pretty on the nose.
Yeah. No, you can interpret it any way you want, okay, guys.
But it's so much nicer to hear, like, the actual mind behind the genius, Raz. I mean, come on. Like, and I like Noah, because you always are, because, yes, let's say, sometimes you're very sphinxical. I'm like making up words because I'm an idiot, but it's like, I don't know. I get lost sometimes. Sometimes I can't. That's why I always have to go completely by the way it makes me feel.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes I'm feeling several things at once from it, and I like to hear.
I'm interested in hearing how you feel.
And I get confused. It made me feel like someone lamenting for the state of things. And, oh, well, this is how it goes. There was a reference to baby love, which can be infinite in its needing. Actually, it is, because it needs to be loved to live. So from the top, and then somewhere in there there's the reference to a pacifier. And then the atomic reference made me think of, because you started with baby love, I'm connecting it to love bombing. And then going throughout, I'm thinking of, well, it's still not enough, you know, no matter what. And then that kind of, Boo's comment, it's like true, yes. No matter all this money they have, and we need so much, and they still are not able to fix situations of life. But that's just the way it is on this third rock in the sun that's rocketing through not only our galaxy, but the universe itself. It's all in motion. People forget that. It's not only us in motion on this planet that's in motion around a sun that is in a solar system that's in motion within a galaxy, and that galaxy in and of itself is in motion in the universe. Right? People don't necessarily know that, or do know that, but just don't think of it. And I don't know, in the end, we're all just cosmic driftwood.
Is the driftwood, though, I'm pretty sure is like referring
with
to radio signals.
No shore in sight.
Of something. Yeah. I think the driftwood has something to do with radio signals, right?
Maybe.
Or no?
Maybe. Yeah. Oh, he's going to be all aloof now.
Scientific cocktease.
That sounded so cute. Maybe.
He's just, yeah. That's
Rack, what did you think, man? What did you think of this piece?
Man, I like when Raz goes off on stuff like this, because he teases us a little bit, and I think he intentionally throws some red herrings in there just to confuse us. But the overall distaste for the government and what they're doing with our money and things like that, and public policy. Like, to me, I'm wondering if he's talking about baby love because of the possible overturning of Roe v. Wade. I don't know. I mean, there's so many ways. I mean, again, the government outcry and just the interference with Joe Citizen, at least to me. Again, he writes it in a way that you can twist it into how 100 different ways, like a pretzel. So it depends on what you're hungry for. That's what Raz is serving.
Me and Adam were talking earlier, like, but Raz knows, like, Raz will be like, it's about whatever, like hello, you guys should have known that. And it's like, oh man, his brain.
Yeah, Raz could tell us exactly in details what he's specifically talking about. But that is what Rack is saying too. That but he leaves it he lets it be art, and that's what it ends up becoming, the infinite twist of pretzels. And I just need some cheese.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but if I led on to what I meant by the entire piece, then you're right. It would cease to have a purpose of being interpreted, because as the artist, then I said what my intention was, and then you don't have to ponder any longer what that all means, compartiality. But it comes down to, you have in life those who are immersed in projects or endeavors, but in the end, we all suffer from the same human condition, that end line of, see how it's divided into a 3-act drama of must keep attention.
What I just read about the cosmic driftwood said, eventually everything finds the shore. That's what it said.
That's not true. But that's coming from the little boy blue and the man in the moon over here. So, but yeah, everything does find a shore wherever it may go. I mean, even if it's in a black hole. And then in a black hole, we've recently actually caught the evidence of it for the first time. It has been theorized, but the evidence has been caught of a black hole spewing the building blocks of a galaxy, releasing what it has been sucking in for eons. And that's fascinating to me. That tells me then that the great expanse, or whatever you want to call it, the big rip or the big freeze, will never happen, because black holes will eventually spit up everything they've been sucking down for eons and rebuild the universe that way. So it will never be so empty that it freezes, or the big rip, as they call it sometimes. Don't you think, Raz? That's fascinating. I'm sure you're already onto this, right? Have you heard of this?
Yeah,
it's actually been caught on.
They keep talking about interstellar visitors.
Yeah, proven that they can form galaxies.
No, but what has not been proven, but has been shown that finally that a black hole is emitting all the building blocks in a down like a volcano. Use your common sense, Raz. What happens when it's like saying an island's not, that a vegetation is not going to form eventually from all this volcanic molten rock coming up from an ocean. Sure it is. It'll be an island eventually. I mean, maybe that's me just assuming, and that makes an ass out of me alone. Sorry, Raz. I mean, you're right. We shouldn't assume.
Right.
But I mean, I know that science deals in matter of facts and
the very
black and
reverse energy.
But people see different things all the time. You're never gonna see yours, and that's the thing about poetry. Nobody ever really totally agrees unless it's cut and dry. But even then, people don't.
Yeah, so because there can be things hidden and cut and dry.
And then there's blind people that don't see anything.
And there's hidden things heard in the nuance of word.
And then there's those who never shut the fuck up.
Booing at them. Bat them. Boat them. How would we mix our name if we were a couple, Boo?
Ataboo.
Ataboo? That's like attaboy, right? Like ataboo. What was Jim? Rack. Jim Morrison was an awesome poet. Rackaboo. Razaboo. Boo Raz. I like Boo Raz better. Boo Raz.
Boo Razzle.
Rackaboo.
Boo Razzle. I like Boo Razzle. That's cute.
Boo Razzle Rackaboo Ataboo. Let's mix them all together. Now we got. Let's put an earworm in Rack's ear that just he'll never forget for the rest of his life.
Who's the horror boo?
What's that instrument? Oh, there's someone on the line. Let's see who's. We've got a caller on the line. 270. You are on the air. Maybe.
What'd it be like? What'd it be like?
What'd it be like?
What'd it be like? Yeah, it's Wayne.
Is that Wayne? Wayne the Hurricane?
Wayne
the Hurricane. I'm rolling in.
Are you feeling better, Wayne?
Oh man, I feel a lot better. I'm not partying and everything. I got pain. I got pain with a twist, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Oh, good.
God.
I'm so sad to hear you in the hospital.
Some Kentucky bourbon.
I wish.
Wayne's a tough mofo. That's right.
Mhm. That's for sure, Wayne. Respect, man. I haven't heard you in forever. It's good to hear your voice.
Yeah. You want to read a poem?
I'll do whatever you want me to do. I don't know if I got a poem. I don't know if I got a poem yet or not. I just woke up kind of. I've been in a daze. I just woke up kind of came from there. I don't have a poem yet to read, but I always want to hear it if you want me to. I'll get one here in a minute.
How about if I grab something? Can I grab one of yours?
Yeah, do what you want to do. Make yourself at home.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You can bring it home.
Randomly.
I'm looking for a pick. There it was. Technicolor daydream, floating myopically.
Okay. All right.
You found them? They're quick. You are so quick, boo. Did you? Not yet?
No, not that quick. No, I was, my stupid computer slow, but I'm almost there. Well, that's nice. Yeah. Oh, I love your picture, Wayne. That's so cute. Shit, that's a cool picture. Yeah, I like that. That's oh, damn, this one looks creepy. Yeah, I'm gonna go with party turned bad, Wayne.
Well, okay, it's fine. I got one if you want to. I'll give you one if you want to. I got one right in my hand right here.
Oh, well, let's do that.
What are you gonna do? That
Yeah,
was the party turned bad.
I'm afraid of what you got in your hand.
Yeah, what's in
do whatever you want.
Yeah, grab my hand here. It's got a SoundCloud too. Should be saving about the reading.
Okay.
I'll throw on the board. You want to do what you want to with it. I don't think it's very nice.
You can do both. Okay, why not?
Made front page last week. Make it again.
Okay. Are you gonna drop it?
I'm hanging by a moment here with you, Wayne. Wayne. Oh, is this the joke? This is some Andy Kaufman comedy, but of poetry, isn't it? He's like, I just wrote a 4-page piece, and it goes like this. Dead silence. That's hilarious, Wayne. Come back, please.
Here I come to save the day.
It don't even matter because it's Wayne. You do it all day, you know?
Yeah, I think he's really gonna write it out. This is an Andy Kaufman moment. Pure genius.
Oh, you go, boy. Okay.
Because he's not even saying anything. Like he's just gonna. Because he's here. He's still here. He didn't drop or anything. So he's.
Oh, okay, maybe he's whipping something up. Okay, so
he said it was in his
hand. I'm sorry. I'm here. I didn't know I had you on mute. I'm here. I've been talking about 10 minutes.
There he is. Oh, I thought you were playing that joke.
I've been talking to you for 10 minutes. You hear nothing?
Yep.
Cool.
Here you go. Thanks for stopping by.
Wait, what happened?
I'm having a blast.
Okay, what just happened?
Yeah, aren't you going to read a piece, Wayne?
I put it on the board and I put a SoundCloud. You can do a SoundCloud on the board too.
I didn't see SoundCloud.
We'll have to go to work and upload the SoundCloud.
Yeah. I didn't come to play. I didn't come to play a poem. I just came to see y'all talk. Y'all take your time.
Oh, well,
I'm
you're going to get to read the poem anyway. That's okay.
I didn't
So then in that case, I'll grab Racky Poo, and then the racks I'll do. Any requests?
Nice thing.
Yeah, you know what? I would love to do the impromptu Legend of Boo.
Oh, okay.
Sometime when after Rack picks a piece for you to play.
We're going to do the game too. Oh, Wayne would probably like the game too.
Yeah, I think Wayne would like the game. Yeah, let's not rush into
things.
Wayne's the gamesman. Wayne.
The rest of my life. The rest of my life to do this. Just take your time.
So we're going to do a game, Wayne, where we hear like a brief verse or stanza, and we have to guess what poet we know that it might be, without you blindly.
Wayne's a champion at that.
I won 4 contests, but I guessed. I didn't know the answer. I guessed.
Mhm.
I wasn't good at that pretty.
Then you're a good guesser. So, Rag, do you have a piece you want? Maybe we should hear Legend of Boo, and then I can do my play of it.
Yeah.
Later, like after sometime. Whenever we get to that point, unless we're going to the game right now, I'm not sure. But whatever you want to.
We can do. I'm just looking for the recording. So.
Maybe maybe I should read a piece.
You can
Actually, we're gonna do some music, right?
Yeah, we can do
we're
rap.
doing pieces.
Let's jam.
We can do rap songs.
There you go.
Go ahead, Wayne. Just jam. Let's do.
Yeah, Wayne, sing us a little ditty, and it goes like this.
Oh man, I got the narcotics blues going right now. I'm going to relax tonight. So I'm not going to be singing nothing. I'll be lucky to be talking.
What kind of blues?
Yeah,
What kind of blues do you want to hear?
I think it's.
No, I don't believe in that. There's no legend that was legit.
I listen to blues all day. I love the blues.
So correct. Adam, can you grab Rack's poem called Joy of Life for me? Or Raz?
Did he say he wanted to hear that one?
Well, he said okay.
I was like, what?
We'll get
Joy.
You mean in the studio?
Yeah, you sound good. You sound hot, baby.
No, I have it ready in the studio. Somebody dropped the poem.
I can't drop it on the board.
Okay, Raz, can you?
So it's gonna have
I don't know. I'm no studio.
No, I'm in the studio. I need the poem down.
He just wants you to drop the link on the board.
I think my car's still apart.
I'm not anywhere near that option right
fine,
now.
that's fine. Because
I'll try.
When I did
I will try. Just entertain things
Adam,
while I look it up.
Yeah, just.
Okay, so
I'm
anyway.
trying.
Oh, I hope I didn't cause this mess.
No, you didn't. This is a beautiful mess. It's not.
I was doing good before I got here.
You didn't
Because
cause
when I
it.
leave the page, I'm going to have to come all the way back and wait for the video and all that shit. So
It's just we're just having fun, but there's some.
Oh, I'm good.
How do I?
I'm with you.
Rack-on tour. Rack-on tour. I'm not a good speller.
Well, that's because it's French.
And we're not friends anymore. So blah.
I don't know the rest of it.
I don't have any friends on here, so that's why I don't. Rack-on tour. I gotta look up his name, and then I have to look up the song on his page.
And then go to members.
RACONTEUR. It's always E before you. I put U before. Damn.
Right, we leave.
All right, now we're here. Now joy of.
That should be enough. It's joy of life.
All right. Here we go. J to V. I love that.
Joy de vie.
Alrighty. And now I'm finding the board. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. And here it goes.
Okay.
Hey, Blue, did you notice Patrick's back? Oh,
yes,
I did that totally wrong.
Joy of Life by Raconteur.
Raconteur.
I lack enough faith to live my life as a virtuous man. Gluttony and lust promise too much fun. How can I hope to do the right thing while watching my life come completely undone? How do I explain to my heart I'm fated to be alone because the object of my desire calls another's arms home? Only a fool questions the direction life's taking when riding a merry-go-round, trampled by carousel horses as a calliope accompanies the percussion of hooves drumming the ground. It feels as though misery is the currency paid the pious, and pleasure is reserved exclusively for sinners. Making it impossible to discern life's losers from its winners. So I drift without direction, seeking out shadows while embracing pain, pretending to crack a smile, trying to convince myself it's not in vain. End poem.
Dang. I'm glad I heard that one. I'm glad I heard that. I've not heard Genevieve before. Wow, man. I didn't feel any joy there. Maybe that's an ironic thing. It's like it was totally dripping. I'll admit, half listening from the beginning because I was kind of like messing up things I was doing. But so I don't find any joy, and that's, I guess maybe there's no joy in a life where you're hanging by a teetering thread and unsure of what anything is. You know, is anything real? Does anything matter? Are they a true friend or but a shadow? Is like, what's the point? I don't want but I'll hang on, and maybe somewhere in this smile that barely can manage to be put up, I'm not, it's not in vain. And it almost reminds me of the whole smiling idiot thing, but only broken-hearted, because there is pain. You might be idiots, both of us. A couple of coconuts here,
buddy. This is the definition of unrequited, This is the definition right here of unrequited.
A couple of coconuts, us guys. Anyways, I loved it.
Raz.
Yeah, it's a kind of fixed formality, what I received from this piece. The poet is discussing how you could try and have that one joy, but would you remember simultaneously to obey all the rules? And so it's like saying that to bother with that smile is like ignoring the sorrow or the suffering of the world. And yet he breaks the school teacher, the master, to ponder for a second if the rules were just too suppressing.
Also, it's to me, it's saying, like, why the fuck do we have to play the merry-go-round? Why do we have to get on the fucking merry-go-round and, go with the carousel? And we all know it's bullshit. And we all know it's fucking fairy tales. It's going to happen. So we keep riding the ride. We don't get off. We just keep riding it, even though we know that it's fucked up and wrong. And so eventually you got to get off at some point. And also, where you say my favorite lines are this, as a calliope accompanies the percussion of hooves drumming the ground. That's really cool imagery there. And I hate the carousel. It's like everyone knows the carousel. Most people do, right? It sucks, right? But yet we keep riding. Damn. Yeah, I think this is good. And then I love your reading, Raz, because Rack, I love how you go, my raconteur. It's just
all right, Raz dropped it. I think he's back. Oh, and by the way, Kitty says she's up right now listening to the show, and she loves and misses you. Boo.
Well, I love Kitty. Thank you, Kitty, for being supportive.
She's listening right now and doing, so she can't call for her own reasons.
You.
She's taken right now. But she's listening. We're in her ear. I'm in your ear.
We're going to read something, Kitty, already. Right?
Now I know I'm in her ear. I'm like,
Uh-oh. Naughty kitty. She's a naughty kitty. Hey, Wayne, what about you? How come we keep riding the carousel, Wayne?
Oh, I don't know. People do the same mistakes over and over. The same things they like over and over. And people just don't want to do nothing different. So we go drive the carousel around and around and around. You see the same spots all,
Yeah, definition.
Albert Einstein, right?
Carousel going anywhere.
Make the move to get off. Yeah, someone's got to make the move to get the fuck off the carousel.
You won't change it,
The hard part comes in. Yeah, that's very good metaphors. That's what I like that poem. I think was that on the front page? Right, not yet.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
That's a good one. I like that one. That one.
I'm going to pin this.
We got to get one from Patrick, too, after I find Wayne's. there's Mark. There's Blade, too. I'm sorry, I'm a little stoned, so I'm fucking really slow. I'm
all that phone.
I've had a rough day.
So let me go. I haven't checked the topic board for a minute. I don't see anything from Blade. What are you talking about?
Yeah, she's there, and Phil and PM Murphy. I don't see yours, Wayne. Did you send it to
Blade
me,
does not have a poem up here. She just
no.
has a comment.
I put the poem. I put the poem on the board for you. So I put it in there.
But do we have the SoundCloud already, or I got to make it?
I'll put it back up. I'm on hold. I'll put it anywhere.
Okay, so it's like, do we already have it? No, right? I got it. Just all I want to know is, so I'm like, if we already have it, that's when I've got to mess with it. But if we don't, then I just need a minute. That's all. Do you want to? Were you done commenting on Rax? Damn, I got to stop doing that. Oh Lord, is Raz back?
I'm honored to be confused with Raz.
I know. My mom is Jenny. What his name is? All right, I'm looking for Wayne still.
We're kind of falling into the typical formatting. I just want to kind of point out. I mean, I'm here for all the fun and all. That's cool, but we're kind of falling into the old typical. You know what I mean? It's kind of supposed to be sort of different, but it's cool. It's cool when we're finding Wayne's piece. We're just but it's getting. It almost seems like it's getting kind of uniformical. Like we're kind of just we're going easy with the free flow. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like it's kind of becoming more like uniform, like we typically do. I don't know, but it's all good. I mean, it's not my shit. I'm just tripping.
I got the point in the SoundCloud in the topic board now.
I'm having fun. Don't worry, I got you, Wayne. I'll get you, my friend. Don't worry.
Castle and Comfort.
That's the poem, but I got to. So anyway, how about if you pick some stanzas and you ask who read it, or I do this? A couple.
Well, no. I mean, how about I read Patrick's piece?
You don't have to read it tonight. I'm not. I didn't mean to bring the thing. Y'all told me to get one.
No. It's we kind of were just doing whatever. We 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 were just doing whatever. And it kind of, I just feel like it's getting. No, you did not ruin nothing, man.
No, you did not, Wayne. You make it a fucking party, Wayne. Don't you dare.
Yeah, you're awesome energy, Wayne, for real. So don't. It wasn't you, it's me.
No, nobody's on a trip. We're not in a rush. So it's all good.
Okay, that's cool. My ego was tagging there a minute. I know I'm the greatest.
Yeah.
I'm just.
That's right.
This is the problem, right? No matter what, even if you're not feeling like no one else is feeling stressed, but when you're looking for the shit, you're feeling stressed. Like that's how it is. Everybody feels that way.
Yep.
Like fuck Harry, you know, it's like you're taking forever, but I'm trying to I'm not very good at multitasking anyway, so but I'm almost there. There we go.
It's Wayne's world. We just live in it.
Yeah.
Right.
Wayne, you kick ass, Wayne. Even in the hospital, you still called me to support me, so you are always awesome to everybody.
I'm gonna move to the cast. I'm with y'all. I'm doing the show with y'all. Y'all my guys.
You know what?
I'm so glad that you're here.
You know why you called us from the hospital, right, Boo?
Why?
Because the breeze blowing up his back, reminded him of you, so.
I thought you were going to say he wanted a nurse to do something. Give him a bath or something.
I could use a nurse right about now. About 23.
You know what's funny? We used to give a bath, but now that's a joke. Like, that's the last thing on the fucking. That's pretty sad that, and we used to, I don't know, But then again, you look at the weirdo, hey, I'm ready for my bath. But that just does to show you how, much was cut down on quality of care, even if just the first thing you're still probably not going to get it. Yeah. Yep. And then again, I will say this also, a lot of them don't really want a bath either, so that's weird.
A lot of them don't believe in bathing.
Yeah, or it's like, here's what I get all the time. They're bitching about the food and the fucking food and all this other shit, but it's like, Okay, why are you putting in 3 squares and a bag? Like you're not even like fucking just enjoy the shit. Like take it. It's just I don't know why people wouldn't want to get a bag. My other job we make them get a bag. So. Sorry, my browser's taking forever. I'm here. I was telling them today too. Like I get this shit all the time too. Like, hey, it's an emergency. Nurse, need to talk to you. It's an emergency. Like they're tripping. Yeah, what's up? Tomorrow I want my bacon extra crispy, like fucking 3 eggs. I'm like, oh my god, seriously? Are you serious? That's the emergency? So even though like the extension to the cafeteria is a trip. But
Yep. You got to get it in with the chef if you want that.
I'm like it's 269.
When I was in rehab, I would pull the list up on my breakfast and would be like, how did you like that?
They make the biggest deal, like with a little ice cream. Like they're like, hey, can you hook me up with another one? And I'm always like, yeah, why not? People freak on this shit. Why are they getting that too? Because it's so fucking small. Listen, they haven't any treats all week, right? They deserve some fucking ice cream. Like you didn't pay for it. Get off your fucking high horse. It's ridiculous. Basically, they don't want to get them, really. And they always make fun of it.
Rehab, high horse. That's a joke, son. You missed it.
Yeah. And here's the thing, like they always make fun of me because I bring like an extra napkin. The food sucks, so I bring the salt, pepper, extra napkin, like just to make them feel more at home. Just some extra, the least I could do, but people trip on this. They're like, why the hell are you bringing them all this? Like you need salt and pepper because the food sucks. I'm trying to make it a little bit more friendly. Anyway. Some people think all right, almost there. I don't know. Original or no, that's not it. No. Okay, Castle. All right. Castle, I got it. Okay, there we go. So, now I'll go back. Where did Raz go?
I'm right here. Why?
Oh, I was wondering.
You don't.
If you heard Raz poem.
What?
Yeah,
he commented.
He heard commented. Oh, he did. Okay, he did. All right. Racky Poo's poem.
I commented on Rack.
Okay.
I heard it. It was Ode to Joy by Beethoven.
Yeah.
So are you uploading the SoundCloud for Wayne's? Bro? I don't know what's happening.
I have no idea either.
Okay.
We're waiting for you to play an encore.
You know. Well, maybe I'll do.
Do you know House of the Rising Sun?
What's up?
I don't know anything.
No, don't ever do that. What? The Animal? What?
Do you know House of the Rising Sun by the Animals?
No.
Yeah, I see.
The Animal. The hint. Wait. Oh my God.
The beginning guitar of that.
I know I'm one.
Yeah, right.
There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun.
It's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And
I know I'm one.
Good job,
cool.
Good job.
I wish I knew it. I don't know it that well. Like, I really don't know what to play it.
Yeah, you could probably pluck the guitar by ear. The beginning piece that play.
That's 67, 58 came out.
You know that song? Interesting thing. Worthless tidbit fact for me. No one knows
Sorry,
the
it dropped
original.
me.
No one knows the original creator of that song. The very, 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 very original version. It just became just a piece that floated around, and musicians have done it, but no one remembers who actually wrote that original song. Interesting.
What?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, boo.
Hey, you.
Oh, get ready for Wayne. Sorry. It dropped me. That's why I was asking. Okay, here we go, Wayne.
This is called Castle and Comfort. In every wood, in every spring, there is a different green. On every hill, above everything, there is a sculptured scene. Polished, perpendicular palace with dotted domes of teal. High-rise, honey-happy homes, highlights haze on hill. Marbled, mosaic mint mountains, molded many memories. Moist moss on glazed green grass, framed fruited stories. Cashmere coated cotton clouds covers silky slotted sky. Flat fluted evergreen ferns poured shadows etched in eye. Scarlet dotted tall toadstools guard fancy flamingo flowers. Emerald eyes, peppermint princess stare from teal towers. Dehydrated doe deer dances during diamond daylight. Olive owl softly serenades gazebo garden grounds tonight. Wintergreen makes nostrils keen in the mist of early spring. Aardvark barks till nearly dark as honeydew and clover sing. Limp-laced, long-haired, porcelainized princess cracked corkscrew. Crisp corduroy curly king toast the crystal crescent view. And
well, that was highly descriptive. Who's going to go first?
They mean to fall asleep. They mean to kill you.
No, I was just waiting to see who's going to go first. That was rather descriptive. Like, that could be like a million, like, like, I don't know, I thought of, what's that gum? It's just, it's everything you describe is just so, like, minty and refreshing and vibrant. Like, you're just almost listing off the beauty that you see right in front of your eyes. And then that also was a lot, like, slower, and the music, I think, made it melodic. So that way I focused more on your voice when I listened to it. And also, I want to say that I like it, like, your confidence. So you're always getting more confident, always getting more secure in what you write, and trying different things. Like, that's Wayne's one of the only people who does try a lot of different things.
I've already done any kind of crap.
Give him a lot of props for, like, yeah, I dig it, because, you got to get outside the box sometimes. And everything you do it well. And I love the music, and I don't know what it was, but it was beautiful in the background. But I like when you said scarlet dotted, all toast tools, guard fancy flaming flowers, emerald eyes of peppermint princess stare at the real towers. Like, she just looks like
it's a picture. It's a picture poem. You got to look at the picture of the poem. You picture that you're talking about. All the stuff is in the picture. I forgot to tell you the picture.
Yeah, I see the butterflies, right, and the castle, and I can't tell right now if that's like a person or what. I don't think it is. Oh, it's mushrooms.
The owl,
and
the owl, the ears there.
I got to see some shroom action, so you never know what's going on. over there. Limp lace, long haired, personalized princess, cracked through, crisp corduroy can. Look at that. Oh my God, alliteration for days too.
Yeah, it's a master of alliteration with the imagery. It's just fantastic. Like that he pulled all of that from that picture and did it so well with in the stanza form. I was obviously in metaphor land at first, like thinking of certain things, but yeah, it's a wonderful, calming, serene, because I mean, I guess it's a serene kind of picture, you know, and very dreamy, and it was done really well, Wayne. It was a great write.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I could see Wayne hanging out there too. Like see some shrooms there, a little bit of whatever.
I mean, for sure.
Some green herb, a little herb, you know. Wayne.
Yeah,
it's all good.
I'm such a gentleman when I do my mushrooms. I'm such a gentleman.
You know, she don't share his mushrooms.
Love me some mushrooms.
What about you, Rack?
I thought it was beautiful. Not being able to see the picture itself, you did a wonderful job painting one for me. You know, you conjured up some very, like everyone kept saying, serene images. There was a beauty to the way that you described everything. It wasn't the way, you know, some people when they look at nature they describe it in a certain way. It was different. You could tell that you were moved by it. You know, it was the way that you described what you saw. You could tell that there was emotion behind what you were looking at, and it made you feel a certain way, and that came through in the right. It was beautifully done, and again, just like Boo mentioned too, the choice of music was lovely.
You're just beautiful, Rack. You're beautiful. Great job. Great comment.
It doesn't matter how long it would ever take me. For you, it's worth it. I would always do it, Wayne. So, you know.
Yeah. Have all of these different allusions to that green castle in the field. I think it's epitomized with King's Toast, classic Royale.
That's right. That's absolutely right. I had a castle like that toast too.
Wayne is royalty. You may not know that.
King Wayne, King Carl. Let's move on to something else.
All right, we're on the dead air. So,
Oh my God, I was sitting here talking. I'm so sorry. Okay, I can go if you want.
Maybe, I think.
Can I go?
Hold to silence. Dead air.
No, Boo, you're not allowed to participate. It's your show.
I got to put it on the board. You're gonna have to just pay attention because I can put it on the board, I guess. But you probably it's not gonna take a lot of attention span, I don't think. It's sort of just the rant when I was annoyed, pretty much. So I don't know what it's called yet, but dream catchers, egg hatchers, baby snatchers, computer hackers give in to fraudulent lip smackers, inappropriate ass flappers, hard clappers, aim the arrow at the low-life backstabbers. Generation full of lazy slackers, suitcase packers who can kill with a quill every line like daggers. Hate leaves us to feed well-wishers with a life that's been cheated, too weak and petite, tales of hell. What happened to my white knight, playing with the broken bottle high as hell? Down a cold, dark and well. Thoughts are things you can't always spell. Sometimes words can be lies, snitches often get hell, narcissistic tricks, whilst ego does swell. Pass it on, I don't belong. Not sure if I'm right, convinced, or you're all wrong, but dysfunctional living life with an alibi. Warriors rise up and show the haters we defy. Society's failing, we ain't got much left. 6 feet under, tell me why life tastes just like death. End poem.
Well, damn, Boo. I think annoyed is really sums up the feeling of that piece. You know, that gut shot that you mentioned just to describe it before you read it. But again, the tone of it, and the circumstances surrounding it kind of speak for themselves in a lot of ways. I like the flow of it. There was a shift in the rhythm, a transition that was really sweet. Towards the middle of it, I think that was really nice too.
Thank you, Rex.
What about you, Adam?
Rex.
Yeah, scathing report with the classic kick to the nuts of reality and the end of why does life taste like death. Masterfully done, Boo.
She took both her feet on the ground this time, so don't talk about kicking in the nuts.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was firmly rooted in reality. What did you think, Raz?
Yeah, here the poet dividing culture into different groups is kind of way of making it a sociological point that everyone sticks to their own preferences, and that's what separates the greater majority.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Raz.
And Wayne, you still with us?
Pretty much, kind of hanging out there. What's up? Was it question?
What'd you think of Boo's piece?
Oh man, I didn't hear no point. I'm sorry. I don't know if we're daydreaming. I'm sorry. I'll read it. I'll get right back with you. Let me read it and get back with you. I'm kind of went off the Never Land again.
That's okay. She was a little annoyed.
Yeah. No, it's not on the site either, so because I'm not on there, so that's why I read it like that. Because I'm not allowed.
She splashed it.
People are fucking assholes. But,
Neverland.
Well, I was over the desk while ago, and I looked over the envelope there, and I picked it up, and it was from the court. They sent me a letter today about me going back to court and get my money from my old lady, so I was kind of tied up while ago when you was reading.
Oh, good.
So,
yes, how many years have you been waiting for that? How many years have you been waiting for that?
I've been fighting it for 5 years now. I've been fighting it. 5 years in November.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and it fucking takes forever to pay the dick around.
I can afford the money she poured, so they're breaking the law.
Yeah.
I'm getting my day one of these days. I'll get my day in court. I may not get nothing, but I'm getting my day in court.
Yeah, don't give up, man. Don't give up. You'll get there.
I won't give up.
That's what they want you to do. They want you to give up.
I'm here for the duration. I never give up on anything.
No shit. No, listen to this. I don't know if you guys know this or not. Tell them how much money she stole / took from you, whatever you want to say.
Oh, well, what I asked for was just 35%. I asked for $285,000.
$285,000.
Yeah, but she owed me more like $450,000. But I asked for $285,000 for my money. My money.
She got
yeah. $500,000.
We'll find out when I get to court.
Was it worth it for 30 years?
43 years. Next February will be our 50th. Next February will be our 50th anniversary.
Jesus.
That's a long time.
Do people always ask you, like, what's the point? Why did you get divorced? And I don't mean that to sound douchey, but do people ever ask you that? Like,
she got jealous. She got greedy. You know, somebody gets greedy. Money makes you do weird things. You get greedy and take off all the money. Yay! I got money. Yay!
Yeah.
People crave those money.
Yeah, you're right.
It ain't worth it.
Yeah, that's so true, man. So true.
You're single now, Wayne, right?
You're single, Wayne. Single, ready to mingle.
Oh man, I'm the singlest man you ever met. I don't even allow women in my house.
Yeah.
I'm as single as you can get.
Don't use eHarmony, whatever you do. Don't go to eHarmony.
Oh no, I ain't do that. I think it happened.
Oh, shit. But seriously, do people ask you that question? Like, why did you, like, you're like, what's the point at this many years? Like, other than the fact she's greedy, like, that's a fucking stupid comment, isn't it?
If I had $1 million and you took it, you'd probably get it. You might say, I'm just gonna keep this. You might do it even.
Yeah.
You never know what money for a lot of people.
No, and you know what? If she's making money and she brings to the relationship that she brought to the relationship before, then that shit is equal. Then you be paid. You know?
Yeah, I think she ought to get 65% because she's my wife.
Right. Yeah, and that's bullshit too. You know, then time to pay the lawyer and shit.
Well, they're supposed to take the combined net worth and figure out what percentage she contributed and give her, you know,
Kentucky's
Well,
a no-fault
it
state.
doesn't usually work out like that. Women win all the time, sadly.
Here's what state you're in. It
depends what state you're in. That's so true.
Exactly.
Yep. Okay. And you
Kentucky's
have to keep them accustomed to how they were living. You have to keep them in the way they're accustomed to living and shit.
Anyway, I don't want to talk about me no more. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know me. I don't know.
Well,
my friend, he was married for a long time, and now he's paying his wife's insurance, health insurance bill. He doesn't have to. It's a lot of money.
Technically, Wayne, we weren't talking about you. We were talking about your money.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Let's talk about money.
So, Wayne, hit me up. You got some money? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not sure what it looks like. I don't know what money looks like. Kind of. I didn't recognize money like that.
Well, really, it's not about the money. It's about the fact. Because first, I was trying to rip you off in the first place. Already, that says a lot about her character to begin with. When you made the shit together, you got some balls to ask for only.
I just can't get mad at her because you know what I know what people do about money. She just got greedy and took the money.
Yeah. Well, you're rid of her. Think of the positive side. You're rid of her ass. You know what I mean? So that's money in the bank right there.
I can do when I want to, and I get up when I want to, and I do what I want to.
Go get yourself a young girl. Get yourself some crazy sex for a while. That's my recommendation.
Yeah, I got a couple of days when I was about 15 years old.
Yeah, have some like grudge sex, and just
What do you
do it.
I don't want to say. I figured out what's the best sex I ever had. I thought, it was me. So that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Wayne says it sounds like you're volunteering, dude.
Sometimes you just got to get it out of your system, And so that's just, and so. He doesn't want another relationship. Not after that shit. I'm sure that's like a big fuck no there. So. Anyway, so we need to do one for Kitty because she's listening. Can we do one for Kitty?
Yeah, I'll pick it. And she did get played from the top by that Happy Accident, which was awesome. I was so
I didn't hear it.
Because I love that song. But I'm going to pick her poem, Queen of Dreams. Check it out if you get a chance. But I'm going to pick something because she said I could pick something. So I'm going to pick something.
Oh, she did? All right. I hope she have it on SoundCloud. I don't know if she has something. She might have something possibly.
She doesn't have anything in there.
I didn't upload shit.
I haven't. It's a brief. I don't know if.
You said she's on the board. Ask her if she's got any suggestions.
Oh yeah, because she's
the Queen of Dreams is good, and we have that recording.
Okay.
That's for certain.
She is on the board, so.
Oh, she is? Okay, let me go. Well, that's good.
Kitty, if you're there, what piece would you like us to share?
Just meow for us. Just meow.
Oops. Well, I know Patrick has something in the on the board.
Somebody can read that. He doesn't have a sound. Okay. Then while I'm doing this, you want to read Patrick's?
She said Queen of Dreams, so let's go to it.
Okay. In the studio.
Now she's just.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
My shit's lagging up on me. Okay.
I know it's towards the top. We'll get there.
Someone dropped. Who dropped?
Maybe Wayne.
Dang.
Well, don't drop. I'm right here beside you.
It's Raz. It's Raz then.
Raz.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Raz maybe in a movie.
Queen.
I'm not sure.
Dang, just putting Queen in, it's not popping up. Damn. Yeah, there it is. 80 Queen. Okay, I'm ready to play it.
Yeah, there you go. All right, Big Daddy. There you go. Thank you.
The Queen of Dreams by Kitty the Naughty Poet. When he speaks, the Queen of Dreams listens. The sound of his voice relaxes her whole body while standing her nerves to attention. Whether it be whiskey, weed, death, or spontaneous kink, she's listening, taking in every spoken word. Closing her eyes, no need to see his face, knowing all emotion from the feel of his voice, welcoming them as they wash over the brain, like a tidal wave in the open ocean, or a flurry of snow at the end of April. The feel of his essence floats her body through the stars. She keeps the dream alive within a single poem, worshipping the moon with his words of seduction, tantalizing whispers of erotic tease, sonnets in darkness of kissing lips. The Queen of Dreams listens, feeling her way through every spoken word. End poem.
Rex, what do you think?
Me dreaming.
I'm like wondering who's driving the bus. That was awesome. You're talking about dreaming. There's an art to listening and making some. You guys pay attention to make someone's dreams come true, and she's got the elements of that in this. She's talking about his voice and paying attention and the interaction between the two. So it brings that intimacy out and that level of communication that you need. It's more visceral, I think, than just being with someone. It's more involved. So it's a lovely thought. And everyone wants someone to make your dreams come true. There's that expression about making someone's dreams come true. Sometimes it's as easy as just handing them a cup of tea in the morning. Being there, and paying attention. So it's a beautiful thing.
Mhm. Yeah, I see this a whole nother way, but it's the way she read it is almost like she's just sort of like tempting you, obviously, but that she's fucking with you too, because she already knows that she's the Queen of Dreams. Like, so she's taking that shit. And this is how I see it. Anyway, I mean, I hate to put it like so dirty,
maybe,
but and that's what I like about her, because she's always like straight up out there with the thing. And then I kind of like was listening in the beginning, and then I just lost track of the poem because her voice. So nice when I was out just listening to that, and then I had to read it when I came back, because you just get like lost in that. And I don't know, I just something about the way she read it I just thought was different than normal, like more forceful, and I like the wording, and she's a dream, so hey, lucky guy, right? Great poem. What about you, Raz?
Well, now I need to reread it. Yeah, maybe so. Huh? Either way, it's very dreamly, and it's not one you want to wake up from, isn't it?
Raz had dropped, remember?
Yeah, Raz has dropped. Wayne's dropped now, too. It's just us goons.
Katie
All right. So, yep.
Raz, do you agree with me, though, Raz, that it's forceful? It seems forceful to me. I'm just saying. I'm going to ask her later.
I don't know about forceful. It was kind of matter of fact. She was just.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like matter of fact. Like, yeah, that's a better word. Yeah, like she's here. Let's get it on. Like, I'm going to make your night a fucking dream. You will never forget. That's what I see. But maybe I'm a pervert. Who knows? But
I feel that too. But the way you said it, like she knows. Actually, if you listen to the nuance of her voice, it's very delicate and it's like dedication. She is saying, I want to be your dream because I listen. Right. Because she's totally enraptured in the other person, that she became the dream because of his. But, you're right, too. I think you're right, too, because he's right to the point. She's saying it, like when he speaks, the Queen of Dreams listens. I don't know.
The Queen of Dreams is listening to your dreams, Big Daddy. I'm going to make them happen.
It's an unspoken promise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the way she does it is sexy as hell. Yeah, and it's sexy as fuck because she's just like, This is how it's going to go down. That's it. So don't even try to argue with me.
She says it's a bit of both.
When you're with me, this is what you get.
Yeah, and your ass is gonna have a good time. How do I know? Satisfaction guaranteed. That's how
I think that's cocky as
like
hell. Dig it.
Yeah. Dig it either way. It doesn't matter.
Right.
And the stereotype about guys rolling over and going to sleep afterwards. That's why she's talking about dreaming.
Yeah, that is a bummer. They're usually done after one round. Like, good night, that's it. I'm toast. Like, the women are just getting going.
So let's move forward.
He's like, all right. How about you read Patrick?
Thing. I've heard it a million times.
Patrick.
Yeah, I'll read Patrick's piece since he was gracious enough to actually share a piece, and fucking thank God he's back in the group. I think.
Yeah, I'm glad for that.
Man, yeah. Why don't you read it? I think you should read it.
No.
Nope.
All right. Okay. Oh, shit.
Now, don't be doing that.
All right. Let's get centered. Arguments with Sally.
On, old man.
So, this is P.M. Murphy. It's a vignette. Arguments with Sally. 1. We found poetry beneath words ripping us apart. An insulin keeping you alive. Down. Acid putting me under. Those lines became an epic. Written in past tense, trying to speak of us with windward ideas we read. And in those words we grew lost of life. Lost of tomorrow's grace. 2. Insolence, a feeling of inadequacy, that ever-lingering emotion of forgotten templates put in a place to keep us moving, keep us being strong, under the sun's horizon, a never-spoken dream, tomorrow's fragrance and today's spark. Find yourself lost on reasons to move forward, reasons to better your life. Sulk by the coastline of the devil's Arctic furs. I'll keep you warm, but at what cost? There's a ruse found beneath the cement on a well-packed highway. It shakes like a Category 5, but it hits like a semi going 60. If you find this hostile, don't look again. A dandelion is still a lion if you forget its petals. This morning doesn't need us to be so crisp. You can forget it once in a while. The neighbors will still love you. Never look inside when outside is here. It'll get jealous of the neglect. Just lay in the breeze. 3. These pages go unread near the indoor library full of manuscripts and various books. I pinned a storm, and that is enough in my opinion. But the crickets still want more. I was found here embracing the poetry that we used to love. You wrote my remembrance when I crisped up that final ode. We passed it along, writing our story together, down under those patterns of love we know all so well. Don't forget, it's another day, another reason to love. We lost it in the dust. The books here stay sturdy, and the librarian knows us by name. Don't look too far from the words. They still love you. I don't know why I can't just forgive and forget. Blue needs to look like blue, but these pages come out azure. With pages filled to the brim of cosmic delight, you only study like an astronomer when the sky is bright. I thought I knew a reason to delve into this kaleidoscope of conundrums. Tomorrow is just an arm's length away. I can pull it closer with sleeping pills. Once I thought about the attic, I was constantly looking deeper into awards and notices. For that was a faulty way to live, a faulty way to breathe, a faulty way to progress. Plath and Sexton both had it right at the end of their careers. They know what it's like to suffer in poetic words. However, I still wish they didn't do it, that they didn't pull the cord and stop breathing. There's only one escape, and that's through memoirs, through forgiveness and natural death. Never look too deep into dark thoughts. Always let them pass. End peace. Fucking Brill. Holy crap.
I love this one. This one's really good.
I am totally speechless. I don't know. Someone else has rack. I'm speechless, man. That was
Oh my God, brilliant.
Oh, I just put that in the wrong place. No, I didn't. Never mind. Okay, there we go. My bad. Sorry, Rack. What did you think, Rack?
I mean, I enjoyed it very much, Patrick. This was a great piece. Very poignant, very deep, very sad. You kind of hit on all the high notes of, a relationship falling apart. And the sentiment, the idea of looking beyond the words. I'm sorry, not looking too far beyond the words. There is a subtle difference when you leave that out. I really, really like that because, it reminds me of, when you're in the relationship that it wasn't a lie, because people tend to write things off at the end of a relationship like, things weren't right or, maybe you misremembered or misinterpreted. But when you say not to look too far beyond the words, that's like acknowledging that it was true in its time. It was true for the moment. There was no lie to it. The ending may not have been planned, but when you were in it, it was something real and something beautiful. That little bit alone was lovely. But I mean, the whole thing overall was gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. And lovely read, Adam, for real. And that's just that brought it to life for me. Like, I got lots to say about this one because this is for me. Okay, for me, if you're lucky enough, if you ever been with someone who's a poet, you relate through the words on your emotions are on the paper. You make love on the page, all that stuff. So this is what it sounds like to me that he has a muse, more than a muse, somebody who inspires him and like to lose that, he knows that it's over, but he doesn't want to. But see, I always say the same thing, and it's true. I always say he's like one of the most underrated, underread poets because when you read his stuff, it's so good, so emotional, and he knows how to put the words there. He knows how to tug at your heartstring, and you know that he actually means it. It's not just bullshit. And I just imagine him a very loving individual. He says, insulin, keeping you alive down and putting you under those lies become an epic written in past tense. So all of the words that he has with references to poetry in here. And then we lost tomorrow's grace. That's beautiful. And this feeling of inadequacy, not feeling like enough, and knowing maybe you're not enough, but yet the words hold you together because the words are your strings, the words are your life for each other. That's just what I see. And the power of words, the beauty of words, and the whole thing of how you can relate to someone on that level. This is what I see. It's so good. I already nominated it. Well, I mean, Raz already nominated it. And and then you can forget it once in a while, and you can, but the neighbors will still love you. Never look inside. When outside is here, it gets jealous and neglected just in the breeze. Like, so don't fuck with what you already have. Leave it alone. The grass ain't greener. That's what I see. Love it, Patrick.
Yeah. Amazing piece, Mr. Murphy. I love that you did a vignette in a unique stylization. Brilliant. This is so brilliant. The ideas within the brevity then expanded upon in the next piece in a unique formatting that is very stark in feeling comparatively. It's not as nostalgic of the cold reality of the first piece. And then from there we have the memory of why it is what it is. And him and this journey of creative endeavor, the journey that often ends, can end for those who really delve deep. It can be a sad thing, life, and when you express it so vividly, when you live a sad. Some people are just sad no matter what. It's just the depression can be. And
they don't know how.
I love the uplifting kind of try at the end. The hey, it's like a good friend. It's not so bad. Just hang on. Don't fall. Don't look into the abyss too long, because then it looks back. Mm-hmm. Suicide is real shit. And he understands. There's ideas in here he's really touching on. sometimes the doom of artistry, and losing friends, losing lovers, worried about the world, judgments, all kinds of things, the judgments that happen with the friendships.
You falling in love with your poetry?
What's that?
You don't see falling in love through poetry?
Huh?
That's what I see. Falling in love through poetry. That's what I see. Because look at all the references. Look at all the, and he's losing the love, and he's losing. Like, that's how they related. That's how he spoke. That's what I see. I want him to tell us now. Let's see what he says.
Well, he can tell you. Yeah, I mean, he will. He probably will on the board. Ask him what he thinks. Tell us the secret. Tell us the secret.
That was how they related, was through poetry.
Yeah, yeah. I want them, yeah. And that's you could
I wonder if it was a real person. I wonder if he'll tell us the truth of things sometimes. Because he's like a true artist of a sense of, like, he can... if you haven't, I don't mean that in, like, no, we're not artists, blah, 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 but, I mean, like, I always put my foot in my mouth, and I just want to kind of move forward now, I think, because I don't know.
Because your tongue has a scratch in the back of your throat.
I mean, yeah, like, I think, like, if someone, you'd also have to be in this position to get where he's coming from, too, and a lot of people can't relate, but it's anytime you date or with anybody artistic, it doesn't even have to be poetry, you connect on another level, and, and that brings you closer, that's more intimate, that makes you tighter. This is just my opinion, but, because you can share something else so deep and creative, that's intimacy, and that's sexy, in my opinion. But I think this is somebody real. So I'm just guessing that. That's what I would say. Let's see if he tells us. I said, spill the beans, Patrick.
I think, to be honest, I just wanted to flex and write clever lines. There you go. And he's true to that. When he says what he means, it's exactly what he means. I remember when he called and read that brilliant. I remember when he read that brilliant mime poem. It was like heartbreaking the way he read it too, and he was like, "Oh, I just threw some words up about a mime." I was like, "Jesus, you're so good. He's so good at writing, and he beats himself up endlessly about it too. It's
I wonder how long it takes him to write a poem.
He wrote that today. He wrote that today. He spent a lot of time on it, though. You can tell. It's well thought. He has a contest for it too, by the way. But if, you can let some people know, maybe, because it's a very difficult contest because he wants people to write in the same format. So people are kind of saying it's too difficult.
Is that a format?
Because he wants people to do a vignette, and they got to do the first vine has to be a brevity of 50 words, I think. Second vine is like an abstract of 150, I think, and then prose in the third vine of 300. It didn't sound difficult to me. It made. I'm going to enter it eventually. Anyway, I think I'm going to do a poem now. I think maybe I should.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel hung out to dry.
A poem, Buck Adam.
Why?
Hung, but not the way you think. Let me take 2 steps back while I bring you to the edge of the brink. These lines come, whoa, but not you, because I'm pulling this from the shoelaces of the other shoe. That dropped so far from the knee. I'm just making this up on the fly, by the way. Okay, here's the real piece.
I was like, wait a minute.
This is I'm an idiot. Oh, God, there's no end. So this is called There's no end where the sidewalk used to meet. Anyways, shit, what is my laptop doing? This is called Gobsmacked Gobbledygook. Oh, boy.
Awesome title.
It was at hello I knew love was a painted hue, but let's divide the shades anyway and break on through. Icebreaker. Do you know what an Aussie kiss is? Know what? A French kiss from down under. Cue laugh track. She doesn't laugh. I'm being too open again. So sick of charades. but she likes games, or used to. There's a difference. The kiss of a sadist greets melancholia in blues and blacks of deeper hue, teaching me to find and align my pleasure and pain, because I'm a glutton for the pain. A kiss of a masochist is just what she wants, hurting. But we were strictly speaking in the physical. I hope at least as tentatively as I can dare. I've been told my heart is rare, in need of repair, but I don't know how or who I am. Can I pose a theoretical question? What if you have infinity and I take one of your pieces of the infinite? So I have one of my own, a moment of view that stretches in complex, multidimensional folding the hands of theoretical space-time, but physics is moving beyond that. Apparently the theory has outlived its mode. And if we have, it's all just a holograph anyway, dangling in strings. Cue Stephen Hawking. Not true, you fool. Your piece is not infinite, and I may be Dr. Roboto, but you're the one drowning in sticks. When you could have sailed away, she's 1, 2, 3 times a lady. Now you're being rocked in a hurricane of scorpions, whips of missed kisses. Sting. She is he, and he is she. Guess he flatlined like my heart. And I pivot further. Before rejection can arm itself disarmingly in attack with smiles and feign of love's wishes, I'm Cyrano. So let me die happy, a smiling idiot, once revealed, though free. End of piece. Yeah, no, it's just weird, out the box. No one even has to comment. Let's just move forward.
No, I love it. Oh my God, I love it.
This is retarded. It's pure nonsense.
Oh my God, no, that was
pure
great.
Trash. Pure trash.
No, that
I
was
felt like an idiot reading it, even putting myself out there weirdly.
That was
stupid.
fucking clever. I'm sorry, that was clever and witty and fucking fun and also painful.
Yeah.
And a little bit of heart. Oh my God, the voices that you did, I fucking love that shit. It was great. I was entertaining as hell, for real. Rad.
Yeah, it sounded like a familiar conversation. I thought it was brilliant in a lot of ways. The wordplay, like Patrick said, I just wanted to write some clever lines. Well, if that was your goal, like Patrick, you did a great job with it. The transitions between scenes, more or less, moved the story forward. You could feel the agony moving through. The vulnerability of the person speaking was there. So it was a lovely piece.
And the musical references were awesome. The metaphor with the musical reference, I think Air Supply, I don't know who that was, I forgot, but I heard the musical references. That was awesome. Miss Lobato, right? I used to love that song. Yeah.
And that was kind of I did that as a tongue-in-cheek to the whole that I had to speak in a robotic voice. Stephen Hawking, being the... God.
That shit was entertaining and original, very original. I'm not bullshitting you either.
That was
really
nuts.
original.
I finally have been sleeping, but I'm still writing bizarre, weird poetry. I don't know. There's no freeing...
No, I think I'm free. At first I was thinking, when you first, I was like, wait a minute, is he joking, or is he reading something, or is he just making it up? I was thinking, like, is he freestyling? But then I realized it was part of the poem. I think that was awesome. That deserves a front page too. I'm gonna put that on there too.
Don't, please don't.
So you don't want me to? Okay.
Please don't.
I think it should be on a SoundCloud. I thought it was really super original. Didn't you react? I did. I really did.
Yeah,
yeah, he thought so. So let's.
Until the last line where he pulls himself in.
I reread it, and I was like, man, there's some interesting things where I could go way further into wordplay and stuff, and I just need to leave it alone. I just need to leave it alone, because it was inspired by real things, plus
I know
all kinds of interesting conversations and blah 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 blah, and the idea of taking astonishment of mind if you just take the gobsmack gobbledygook. I'm astonished by my idiocracy, my nonsense, right? Because that's how I feel. And it's like, just don't pay attention to me. Just don't pay attention to me.
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Well, that's a little different of an idea, but yeah, he was actually a decent fellow. He was the way out of Oz, right? In the end, But why playing such a game?
I heard pain too, some pain and some regret.
But it expands. It expands, doesn't it? That whole idea of the Wizard of Oz, like it goes further than what we see in the movie. It keeps going. That story keeps going. Like they come bring her back. They bring Dorothy back, right? From
Beyond the Rainbow.
I hate that movie so much.
Really? I thought it was such bizarre mythology. It was so bizarre and all this interesting. What if I so wish that they would let Tim Burton make a version of it. I so wish they would. Oh my God, it'd be a box office. I want to say bomb, but I don't want to say bomb as in the negative sense. I think it would be the biggest thing to happen in a while. If Tim Burton did a remake of The Wizard of Oz, oh my God. Oh
you have to get Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter.
I think he would need to throw in some unexpected wrenches just to shake it up. Not his usuals, but he is kind of like Quentin Tarantino in that fact he has people he's comfortable with. He trusts and they trust him. When directors find comfort with actors, it's a unique relationship of what the art they can create together. I think Tim Burton's like is very. What?
What do you guys think of Helena Bonham Carter? You think
gorgeous.
She's sweet, not weird? You do?
I already answered it. I just said she's gorgeous.
What about you, Rack?
Bellatrix Lestrange.
Huh?
Bellatrix Lestrange.
Yeah, I just wondering.
How about
she's magical?
People always tell me I look like her. Like, why I'm saying that's weird. I was just wondering because some people say she's freaky, she's weird, and she just looks like she's a fucking hot mess, But I don't think so.
To me, I think
it's interesting,
I mean, I don't know the woman. I feel like she's from what I can tell from gleaning from things of the pop culture machine, I think she's confident in who she is. She's not trying to impress nobody. She knows who she is. Yeah. She knows her strength of art in her art. And I guarantee she gets roles all the time that she turns down because she's an amazing actress. She is a beauty. And she's a phenomenal, I already said amazing actress, but I mean like she can character role. She can do so many things in acting that are like some actors can only play themselves. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
And she can play other people. It's a method acting that it's beautiful art that you don't often find as actors.
She don't need to take whatever.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, she's cool. Love her. And she's beautiful. I love that pale against the dark hair. And she's so petite and like doesn't give a shit. And like she can look like a devastating beauty, or she can look like plain Jane mom. She can look like she goes both ways. Like it's a masterful. Women are such a already. Women are already a canvas, right? Women are already an aesthetic of a canvas that is already beautiful. And then when they add their own paint, it's even more hypnotizing and mesmerizing. I have a lot of admiration for the beauty of women. I know that was like a That was like a I don't know what that means, but that idiot. I know.
That's awesome.
Gobbledygook.
No, Rack, I think, feels the same way. Rack's the same way, I believe so. That's a good thing. You respect women in their beauty. And even, not even all done up, even plain, like you said, just like in the morning. That's awesome. You don't hear that much, so it's refreshing in my book. Anyway.
Oh, he's remaking the Addams Family, Kitty says on the board. Oh, my God, that will be fantastic. I want a Morticia so bad, Kitty. Oh, my God.
Morticia was hot. I agree. She was hot. Totally agree.
I feel like Gomez. I feel like a fool for love. Speak French.
What about Mrs. Monster, Lily? Did you like her?
Dun, dun, dun,